It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. driver. How far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back. It won't budge. It won't open. A dusty assortment of old books. It's locked. It won't open. Hello again.
Yeah?
I'm after directions to the First National grocery store.
And I'm busy. So stop your pestering me with questions.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
It won't budge. A dusty assortment of old books. Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot. It won't open. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
It's the First National grocery store. It won't open. It won't budge. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
I can't be seen talking to you.
Seems most of the normal people in this town are too frightened to tell me much of anything. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
It won't open. Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
Can you at least tell me if you knew the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Look here, Mr. Walters. I can't answer your questions, and your harassment is putting us both in danger. Please, leave me alone.
In danger? From whom?
The Order. Now go!
She isn't going to tell me anything useful right now. I'm looking for Brian.
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong questions, outsider.
Storage depot. It's shut. Oh, God. Some poor soul's hung herself. Why the hell hasn't she been taken down? A storage cellar for one of the stores. It won't open. It won't budge. The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes. It won't budge. It's a variety store, and it's closed. That way's blocked by a police line. Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
You're in the wrong place. Asking the wrong questions, outsider.
It won't open. What happened here, Constable?
Nothing.
Oh, swell. You can let me pass then?
No. You'll have to go another way.
Constable Robes,
What you after now?
you ever meet Brian Burnham?
I couldn't rightly say as I remember.
The burglarizing of the First National is big news in the Arkham press. The Burnham lad must be one of your prime suspects. Any luck tracing his whereabouts?
No. That'd be a matter for the Order.
The Order? Isn't this a matter for the police?
Yup. That too.
Who is the Order?
Them's that look after affairs there in Innsmouth. And you'd mind your business not to be asking too many questions.
He's nothing more than a thug, and I don't feel like pushing my luck. Talking to that fella's a waste of my time. It won't budge. Seems this grandiose structure is the esoteric Order of Dagon. Evening, Constable.
Constantly, I'm busy. No time for talking to strangers.
I'm Detective Jack Walters. I've been hired by the regional manager of the First National.
And I'm Constable Burt, and I'm the law around these parts, and I'm still not talking to you. Now get lost.
I'd get more juice out of a stiff. It won't budge.
Stop! You can't come down there.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful. It won't open. The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room. The door's bolted shut. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. It's a room used for developing photographs.
I told you already. Stop your snooping around.
Damn. I need to be more careful. It's unlocked. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. Nothing of interest here. The till's empty. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. A typewriter, invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. The drawer is empty. The drawer is empty. A typewriter, invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest. The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian. It won't budge. It won't open. The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange. It won't budge.
What you doing snooping around here? Get out! And what have you got there? Trying to take evidence from the scene? Hand them over.
Son of a bitch. Why would someone break in through the front? This makes no sense. Nothing of interest. The drawer is empty. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open. No real surprise. Nothing of the store may be low on the store may be low on the store may be it won't open. It won't budge. It's not important. The drawer is empty. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. It probably leads down to a storage cellar.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues. the cellar's filled with human remains. Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs. There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846. Nope, nothing important here. It won't open. General notices. They're all dated 1846. Can't see anything of use. General notices. They're all dated 1846.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.